Good Thursday morning. It is the 30th of January, 2025. Sad news out of Washington yesterday. Hearts are heavy for those who lost loved ones. It's just an awful experience when we see tragedy of such magnitude. Just awful. So, heart goes out to those families, and for all those affected, will be it's just a sad time. Going on to the weather, we are a little bit cooler today than we were yesterday, but not that much cooler. It actually jutted up pretty quickly here. I'm up in the low 40s already, so I suspect we'll probably stay pretty close to that all day long just because of where we are associated with this high pressure. This high pressure is going to move out of the way, and this low pressure is going to move in. We're going to get rain tonight into tomorrow. Much needed rain. We'll look at the drought monitor at the end. I'll try to remember here just to show you how much of a drought there is. We're still in a drought for sure. And hopefully this rain will help a little bit, but I won't know how much. Do check your drains today. Make sure they're clear of debris. The snow covered a lot of it up. We've had a lot of wind and stuff since then, so maybe there's some stuff in your way of your drains, especially in your basement. All right, that was a long intro here. Let's go ahead and go through the forecast. As I was mentioned, this high is moving out, so we're pretty mild conditions. Later tonight, rain will move in. Rain will be moderate at times, but I always wonder how much we're going to really get. I think right now we're expecting near 3/4 of an inch of rain or more. We'll see if that pans out. Then cold air. Cold air is damming up here east of the mountain, so it won't be super cold this weekend, but it will stay seasonal, which is low to mid 40s. We're starting to uptick on those norms by now, though, as the heart of winter is over. Kind of breezy conditions as we go through into even Monday. And then we should stay pretty mild. Monday looks really warm. I would not be surprised to see us in the 60s. And then this front kind of comes through. It slightly cools us down, but not super cold. And then we've got this nuisance system here later in the week. Will it bring us a mix or not? This keeps popping up as an icy mix for us as we head into Thursday next week. The consistency is incredible, and I'll show the European as well. That we're going to have some icy mess next Thursday. Will not be, a true winter storm, at least the way I see it, but could be enough of a nuisance to cause some school challenges or other challenges. Then we got to stay on the, close to this cool. We're really riding the front between the cool and the hot air. If the cold can press down, it obviously means if a wave comes along, we could get some snow. Otherwise, that's going to push the cold out of the way. After this time period, I wouldn't count on anything. You see a little bit of snowy, mixy stuff here happening around the 8th of, a week from Saturday, so it's very far out. And then consistently, something keeps showing up around this time period, around the 10th, 9th, 10th. It has been on the GFS quite a bit, so something seems to be wanting to happen then, and then maybe another icy mess over the rain. We'll have to see. I mean, after we get past certain points, I'm not sure. What I can tell you is we're riding the line between cold and hot. And so if we get a little bit of a press of cold, we need some moisture. Obviously, we're going to have some wintry weather. If we can get a stronger system, it's going to push the warm air in, but it may start as a mix. So we'll just see how things go in general. All right, so let's see how much rain we're going to get. So this is the Weather Prediction Center's outlook here. We're looking right around an inch of rain. I would say like 3/4 of an inch up to an inch of rain for the area. So we get able to wash a lot of that salt off the road. All the leftover snow, except for some of the bigger snow piles, will probably be washed away. So this is good. I mean, we do need rain, period. So let's look at that drought that I was mentioning. Nothing's really changed here. We're still in a moderate drought. Severe drought's not too far away here along the eastern part of the region. But for us, we stay in a moderate drought. We need the rain. We really do. And, the dryness is another thing that's kind of been a challenge because we had a very long stretch of cold air, but we've had these dry systems come through and not drop a lot of precipitation. I think it would have been another year with a little more moisture in them. We would have had quite a bit of snow, but it's really been a dry issue for the last year, drought on and off. Anyway, that is the outlook. Definitely look for the rain. Check those drains, as I mentioned, and it will be very mild. What I didn't show is that, temperatures even on Monday are now on the forecast showing the 60s. Don't be surprised. We had some 60s even yesterday. And I wouldn't be surprised if some 50s get hit today just because of how warm we are already. But we'll see. Anyway, have an awesome day. It's been your Loudoun County Weather Outlook.